family of a Spanish Fork man killed in a suspected drunk driving crash is mourning his death.
News specialist Shelby Lofton talked exclusively to Jason Hughes' 5 children and his family.
Police and Jason Hughes' family say this crash was preventable, making his death all the more painful.
An 11-year-old boy, Traxton, a 9-year-old girl, Oakley.
Sunday was a painful Mother's Day for Brandy Hughes and her 5 children.
It's hard to think about how young my kids are.
Her kids hold on to her tightly.
I'm glad he got to do what he loved, but not how I wanted him to go.
They just lost their father.
I got a call that he had been in a motorcycle accident.
Not pulling out in front of people and not being impaired while you're driving would have avoided this accident altogether.
Police say Daniel Foster pulled out in front of 32-year-old Jason Hughes, who had the right-of-way.
Somebody had cut him off, and he didn't have time to stop.
Foster was arrested for driving under the influence.
.217, which is more than 4 times the legal limit.
Hughes was seriously injured on the scene and didn't make it.
I want them to always know that he was a hard worker. He would do anything for anyone.
Hughes and her children cling on to pictures of their father.
We take the kids up and down the street. Date nights were always on the bike.
And relive memories of Goose, Jason's nickname inspired by Top Gun.
I actually tried to plan a birthday party for him one time, and I told all of his friends that I was Jason's wife, and none of them knew who it was. I had to tell them it's a Goose.
They remember the man who made them laugh and who they loved and leaned on.
The only thing he ever told me about being a dad was, I want my kids to have a better life than I had. And he was doing everything to make that happen.
Lieutenant Christensen said now that spring is here, drivers really need to keep an eye out for motorcycles. He says they're harder to spot, and it's really important drivers share the road. Shelby Lofton, KSL 5 News.